passionate science educator. As a science teacher, I think that scientific literacy is very important. So this is my first video for those of you that are not science students. This is what I call science for all citizens. Fires in the home can be quite devastating. Here are just a few examples of fires that were made worse because people did not know what to do with these grease or oil fires. Putting water on them does not work. Now in South Africa, with the informal settlements, many people are left devastated and homeless as fires rage through these informal settlements because of paraffin stoves or paraffin heaters. And not only do people lose their homes and their possessions, but they also have deadly consequences because people do not know how to manage the fires. And so people lose their homes, they lose their livelihoods, lose family members, they're left destitute, all because people do not know how to handle themselves or deal with a fire in an emergency, especially if that fire is fueled by fuel sources such as paraffin. Since fire can have such deadly and devastating consequences, let's look at some fire safety tips and the science that guides them. This is called the fire tetrahedron, and it shows four things. Firstly, a fire is a chemical reaction. It is in fact a combustion reaction. Now, a combustion reaction, in order for it to happen, needs a fuel, any material that can burn, and oil and paraffin are both good fuels, as are paper, clothes, materials, anything with carbon in them. Fires also need oxygen to continue to burn. And lastly, it needs an initial source of heat. I did a search for information about fire safety, and I found the following on the Western Cape government's website in their public information section. So these are the tips they give for fire safety. Firstly, fire can be divided into elements, which if all are present will sustain combustion until one of them is removed or depleted. So here they are talking about the fire tetrahedron. These equally important components of fire are fuel, for example, wood, paper, material, oxygen or other oxidizing agents, and heat or energy. If one of these elements aren't present or removed, then a fire can't occur. They also provide the following safety tips. What's in red is my addition. Always turn a paraffin stove or lamp off before going to bed. In other words, remove the energy and fuel elements. Keep stoves and heaters at least 1 meter away from anything that can burn. In other words, remove the element of fuel. A heater must be at least 1 meter away from anything that may catch fire, e.g. clothing, furniture and curtains, etc. Again, remove the element of fuel. Never try to move a heater while it's being used or if a flare-up occurs. Don't add more of the oxygen element by creating moving air and fanning the flames. Don't try to smother a flame with a blanket, rather turn the valve off. Right idea to remove the oxygen element, but a blanket is fuel. Remove the source of fuel and don't add more fuel. And finally, moving the heater may increase the height of the flames and cause leakage resulting in injury. In other words, don't add the oxygen element. Again, don't fan the flames. It can cause more harm and you can get injured. So that covers the first aspect of the science here, the fire tetrahedron.
To demonstrate just how dangerous a cooking fire can be, we enlisted the help of the Overland Park Fire Department.
This should work.
In a test kitchen at the Fire Training Center,
That one's rolling.
we set up 8 cameras, 5 inside and 3 outside. Firefighters set a pot of grease on the stove and heated it up. Within about 8 minutes, we had our fire.
Everybody clear?
This is where so many homeowners make that crucial split-second mistake, trying to move a burning pot to the sink and pouring water on the flames. Because of the level of danger, our firefighter extended a pole with only a cup of water through a window.
3, 2, 1, go!
An unbelievable fireball erupts from the pot. It roars up the ceiling and then all the way across to the other end of the room. Water proving to be the absolute worst thing you can throw on a cooking fire.
The first thing you need to remember about any grease fire is water is bad. Yeah, that's right. No to H2O.
Well, what is the science about not throwing water on grease fires? Well, firstly, oil is less dense than water, so it floats on water. Throwing water on a grease fire will help spread the oil and the fire. Paraffin is also less dense than water, and the same thing will happen. You will spread the fire. Now, more importantly than that, most vegetable oils have a smoking point at around 232 degrees Celsius, while animal fats will start smoking at around 190 degrees Celsius. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So when you throw water on it, the water instantly vaporizes and creates this fireball.
You have the tools in your home to be able to put a pan fire out very quickly and safely. Let's watch. Your food catches fire. Don't panic. Pick up the lid. Simply suffocate the fire by sliding the lid over it. Turn the heat off. Say you don't have a lid. Cookie sheet can work just the same. You have a fire inside the oven, same concept. Close the door. Do not open it. You want to suffocate the fire and turn it off.
So basically in this clip, you're being shown that if you take away the oxygen source, the fire will be put out. If you take away the heat source, the fire will be put out. But first of all, remember your own safety. If the fire gets out of control, make sure you've already phoned the fire department. Be smart, be safe, your family needs you. So thanks for joining me as I took you through the science behind fire safety tips. Until next time, enjoy your day.